Good evening, commissioners. This is the Community Services Commission meeting for Monday, June 7th, 2021. And I'm going to call this regular meeting to order at 7:31 p.m.
6:31, Commissioner.
Did I say
Chair
7:31?
Yes.
Is that wishful thinking on my part? Okay, let's start over. We're going to call this regular meeting to order at 6:31. I apologize. And we need to do the Pledge of Allegiance, which I will lead. And I think they usually put a flag up on the screen. Is that correct? Or no? We just pretend. Okay.
There is one. I think Jessica's trying to get it up.
There we go. All right. Put your hand over your heart and ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. Adrian, will you call the roll, please?
Chair Cabot,
Present.
Vice Chair Velasquez,
Present.
Commissioner Cordero,
Present.
Commissioner Huerta,
Present.
and Commissioner Shi.
Present.
Okay. First order of business is approval of agenda order. Are there any objections to the agenda order? None? If there are none, the agenda order is approved. Adrian, please, we don't need to take the vote since we've already approved it.
Correct.
That's if there was an objection.
Yes.
All right. Now we have presentations. We have a welcome of our new commissioners, which is very exciting. And Lucy will tell us about the new commissioners.
Thank you, Chair Cabot. Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to welcome the two new commissioners to the Community Services Commission, and I'm going to give everyone a chance to say a few words about themselves so that we can get to know you. I will start off with Commissioner Catherine Cordero. Commissioner Cordero has 35 years with the City of Los Angeles, 10 years with LAPD, and 25 years with LADWP. Her experience ranges from being a crime analyst, human resource analyst, power scheduler, to a contract administrator. Commissioner Cordero, would you like to say a few words?
I'm really looking forward to being a commissioner and getting more involved. Again, with San Gabriel, City of San Gabriel. I raised my two boys in the city, and they went to college, first grade. And Gabrielino, Jefferson, of course. And I was very active. I was very involved and with staff and with different activities and participating in different activities with the city. So I've been away for a little bit, and now I'm back to help and wherever I can, and I'm very enthusiastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to the commission.
Thanks.
And next, if I could pronounce your name correctly, is it Commissioner Shi?
It's shit.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. She was recently promoted from supply chain manager to supply chain director with Orbit Industries. She is a certified inventory planner and project manager. She also initiates and leads on various projects with regards to process optimization and cost reduction. And if you'd like to say a few words for us.
Thank you, Lucy.
You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to see everyone virtually here today. First of all, I want to say that I'm very humbled and honored to be appointed to be a new member of this Community Service Commission. I will try my very best to contribute as a way to pay back to the community I enjoy living and also plan to root to. In addition, I feel very lucky to be able to join the commission at this very moment, at the full opening of the state right in front of us. So I look forward to meeting everyone in person very soon and work with you side by side to make St. Gabriel a better place to live in. Thank you.
Thank you so much and welcome to the commission.
Thank you.
Next, I would
Thank you,
like-
ladies. Are you
I
going to give the
also-
COVID briefing now? No.
No, actually, I also wanted to get a chance to go around and have each one of you introduce yourselves and briefly give some information so that they get to know you as well. So we'll start off with our current chair of the commission, Chair Cabot.
Well, I'm so pleased that we have these two new ladies on our commission. I think that you will enjoy being on this commission very much. We have a wonderful group of people. We work well together and we have a good time. I'm only going to be chair for another 10 minutes or so, which I think is wonderful. I've been for like officially 2 years because 2020 was a wash. So they just rolled me over to this year. We just usually serve for 1 year, vice chair 1 year, and then you move up to chair. We're a very tight knit group, and I think you'll enjoy getting to know us, especially when we get to meet in person. So welcome aboard.
Okay.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Velasquez.
I just wanted to welcome both of you to the commission, and it's exciting to have new faces. And you are definitely on board with the spectacular commission. We do a lot for the community, and it's a great, well, I can say great group of women because we're all women on our commission now. And you just get to do a lot of fun activities and participate with different things, and you get involved with the community more. And I think you'll enjoy it and you'll feel good. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Commissioner Huerta.
I don't have much to add to Sherry and to Bronwyn's comments other than welcome. And we're probably the commission that has the most fun and works the least amount. We have, Rebecca and her crew, everyone that you see here tonight, plus, Rebecca Perez and everyone that works at Community Services. They do such a fantastic job. It makes our job easier, more fun, and look forward to meeting you both in person.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Huerta. I also want to take a quick moment to introduce the staff. We have Christina Alatorre here. She is the Recreation Supervisor. She will be your staff liaison to the Community Services Commission. Christina, do you want to say a few words?
Yeah, hi, welcome new commissioners. Thank you all commissioners for all the great things that you've said about our department. We definitely appreciate those kudos. And I just look forward to working with you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we also have with us Adrienne Franques. She is the secretary, so she is the one who will be in charge of doing the minutes at our commission meetings. Adrienne, did you want to say a few words?
Sure, welcome. I look forward to working with you and seeing you in person this October for the next meeting. If you have any questions or need anything or interested in getting any of our marketing materials or more information on our events, you can always reach out to me, and I'll be happy to help in any way that I can.
Sure. Thank you.
And I'm Lucy Jacobian, if you haven't figured it out so far. I'm the Community Services Manager, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with our current commission as well as working with our newest commissioners. So welcome, and hopefully this will be a very positive and rewarding experience for both you and ourselves and the community. Okay, Sherry.
All right. And I just want to add, we have just wonderful staff support at the Community Services. We really do. And once you get to know them, and you will appreciate all the work they do for us. They make us look really good, and we don't have to do that much. All right, moving on. COVID-19 briefing, please, Lucy.
Okay, thank you. In collaboration with Herald Christian Health Center, CORE, and the City of St. Gabriel, COVID-19 vaccination site was held at the Mission Playhouse on May 24th. Currently, Herald Christian is no longer offering larger scale clinics due to a decline in attendance. However, they are providing vaccination sites. They recently were at Jefferson Middle School, so they could provide vaccinations to kids 12 to 15 years of age. And members of the general public who still call us, or if you know of anyone who needs a vaccine, we can still refer them to Herald Christian to get a vaccine at their clinic in St. Gabriel. We are also collaborating with Remedia Care. They held a vaccination clinic last week on Wednesday, June 2nd, and we actually administered the Pfizer vaccine for the first time. They will be returning for second doses, tentatively scheduled on June 23rd, and possibly adding on Johnson & Johnson for that day. It has not been confirmed yet, but that's what they are talking about currently. And that wraps up my COVID-19 briefing.
Thank you so much. And now we have a commission award, and Christina, would you tell us about that, please?
Yes, and since we have new commissioners on board, I'll go ahead and read the description of this. So every year our commission our commission gets a vote on nominations for a couple awards. One is a sportsmanship award, which we weren't able to do this year due to the fact that sports weren't in session. The second award is the Selfless Volunteer Award. And typically we receive nominations and the commission gets to vote. Fortunately for us, we received 2 nominations and they were the same person. So for the Selfless Volunteer, this award is given to one individual for volunteer work with youth and older adult organizations and programs. This award is given to someone who's made significant contributions to the city of San Gabriel and the community through their time, actions, talents, and dedication. The nominee serves as a role model for compassion and service and strives to make the community of San Gabriel a better place. Their passion for service and helping others to the community should be selfless. Okay, so we received 2 nominations and I'm going to read those. They were both for Rick Kahn. And as most of you know, he definitely helped us out here during the pandemic with the older adult meal program. But let me read to you the first submission. This was by Julie Costanzo, the president of the San Gabriel Women's Foundation. Rick Kahn has been contributing to the San Gabriel community for many years in a variety of ways. Most recently, during the COVID-19 pandemic, his continued efforts shine like no other. Through the San Gabriel Mosque, Rick was the driving force behind multiple programs within the San Gabriel community. He's responsible for coordinating multiple hot meal distribution programs for older adults during the onset of the pandemic. Rick was also responsible for organizing the distribution of not only hot meals, but fresh produce, food staples, and essentials as needed, with volunteers to help wherever needed. During the December 2020 holidays, Rick was responsible for working with and coordinating efforts in providing a plethora of items to the San Gabriel Women's Foundation Holiday Basket Program. This year, the program served more than 80 families within the San Gabriel Unified School District. He not only secured hot food items, but personal hygiene care kits, socks, blankets, gift cards, and so much more. His ongoing efforts are truly commendable, and his continued contributions to our community should be recognized. So that was by Julie Costanzo, the president of San Gabriel Women's Foundation. And the second nomination was submitted by Sherry Cabot, our chair for the Community Services Commission. She wrote, "I'd like to nominate Rick Kahn from Mosque San Gabriel as our Volunteer of the Year. I've attached the article I wrote about him and the mosque in June of 2020, which speaks to much of his volunteer service to the city of San Gabriel. Rick was one of the first people outside of community services that offered free meals and groceries to seniors and those with food insecurities. When he heard that the seniors in San Gabriel Inbound due to health or the pandemic or receiving frozen meals, he felt like he needed to provide hot meals. These meals were coordinated by Rick and financed by the members of the mosque and distributed as a drive-through event at the Mission Playhouse parking lot. The mosque has also provided supplies to La Casa Food Bank. In addition, with working with San Gabriel Community Services, Rick, in conjunction with ICNA Relief USA, organized a grocery giveaway at the mosque, handing out 85 large bags of groceries, which included bread, juice, chicken, rice, sauces, onions, potatoes, as well as packages of socks. More recently, with ICNA Relief, Mosque San Gabriel, Kiwani's San Gabriel Unified School District, and the San Gabriel Police held a mega food drive at the San Gabriel Jefferson Middle School, distributing 1,000 boxes of dairy, veggie, food items to families in need. Again, this was organized by Rick. Rick and the Mosque of San Gabriel have even bigger ideas in store for the city. They want to establish their own food bank at the mosque, as well as continue to help support La Casa de San Gabriel's food bank. The outreach is a family affair for Rick. His 2 adult children, daughter Sadia, and son Hasib, have been helping their parents with various service programs since they followed along as toddlers. Our parents have set a good example for us, and we just followed their example, said Hasib. I know that my dad underplays how much he does in organizing community outreach. So much of what is done is him doing it on his own, meeting people and finding a need, Sadia added. Where there is a need in the San Gabriel community, Rick finds a way to answer the call without fanfare or recognition. For that reason, I nominate Rick as our Community Services Awards Program recipient. So, Rick is our award program recipient. We are going to deliver a certificate on the Community Services Commission behalf. That way he definitely gets the recognition he deserves.
When will this be done? Is there anything else for recognition or just the certificate?
There's the certificate, and that's being worked out with Rick. We want to make sure we get him when he's available.
Okay. But what I'm asking is, are you just taking it to his office, to his home, or what? How are you? I mean, is there a little bit of fanfare, or no?
We are taking it to either his home or his office. That again is being worked out right now with Rick and his availability.
Okay, can you let me know? So I think it would be nice to give him recognition and coloradoboulevard.net. All we need is a photograph and just, a paragraph underneath that he has been recognized as a volunteer beer for San Gabriel.
Definitely, we can definitely give you that information.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Public comment. This is the time set aside for members of the public to address the Community Services Commission on items of interest that are not on the agenda, but are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the Community Services Commission. Pursuant to the Brown Act, the Community Services Commission cannot answer any questions or take any action until such time as the matter may appear as an item on a future agenda. Lucy, do we have any public comments for tonight's meeting?
Chair Cabot, yes, I do. I have one.
Okay.
It is from Dr. Chastity Jennings Nunez, and it reads as follows. To Chair Cabot and the Community Services Commission. The HERE Commission had their first meeting on April 28th. We are submitting our annual work plan to the City Council on June 15th. The scope of the commission is broad, and we will only be successful in fulfilling our goals if we partner with other community organizations and city commissions to facilitate our recommendations. I am very excited to work with the Community Services and Historical Preservation and Cultural Resource Commissions to promote respect, appreciation, and acknowledgement of the diversity in San Gabriel. Congratulations and welcome to Commissioners Cordero and Shi. As a new commissioner also, I know we all look forward to serving our city. Signed, Dr. Chastity Jennings Nunez, HERE Commission Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. That's great. Any other comment? Any other comments, public comments?
No other public comments.
Okay. Moving on to consent calendar. All items listed under the consent calendar are considered routine and recommendations will be approved in one motion unless a member of the commission or audience requests separate discussion.
Chair Cabot, we have not received requests from the public to pull any items.
Okay. So we'll move on to the approval of the minutes. The minutes are a record of the official actions taken by the Community Services Commission meeting. Minutes of the Community Services Commission meeting of May 3rd, 2021. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Bronwyn. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Terry. Commissioner Huerta, sorry.
Welcome.
I always forget to tag the commissioner on. My apologies. All right. So Adrian, would you please call the vote?
Chair Cabot,
Aye.
Vice Chair Velasquez,
Aye.
Commissioner Cordero,
Aye.
Commissioner Huerta,
Aye.
Commissioner Shi.
I was not at the last meeting.
Yeah, so just to go back for the record, Commissioner Cordero and Commissioner Shea, you will not be able to vote on it since you were not in presence. So we will take the votes from Chair Cabot, Vice Chair Velasquez, and Commissioner Huerta. And the motion would pass 3 ayes and 0 abstentions.
Perfect.
Okay,
right,
I voted only because I read the minutes. I understand.
That's okay, no worries. I should have told the both of you ahead of time. My apologies for that.
All right. Action items, commission reorganization.
Yes, thank you. The Community Services Commission will now select a chair and vice chair for the coming year. The floor is now open for nomination for the selection of chair. Are there any nominations for chair?
Yes, I would like to nominate Commissioner Stuart Velasquez as chair.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations for chair? Okay. Hearing none, I close the floor to nominations and declare that Bronwyn Velasquez is selected as chair by acclamation. Adrian, if you could please take the roll.
Chair Cabot. Oh, sorry. Chair,
I am for like 30 more seconds. Aye.
Vice Chair Velasquez,
Aye.
Commissioner Cordero,
Aye.
Commissioner Huerta,
Aye.
and Commissioner Shi.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes 5-0. Congratulations, Chair Velasquez. I will now turn the meeting over to you for conducting the remainder of the meeting as well as selecting the vice chair.
Thank you.
Now, can I officially hand over the pretend gavel to her?
Yes, you can just hand it over
There you
via
go.
Zoom, via GoToMeeting. Yes.
All right. You got it. I'm done.
Thank you, Commissioner Cabot. Okay, the floor is now open for nominations for the selection of vice chair. Are there any nominations for vice chair?
I would like to nominate Commissioner Huerta for vice chair.
I second that.
And for the record, Chair Velasquez, you have to ask if there are additional nominations.
Are there any additional nominations for the vice chair? Okay. Hearing none, I close the floor to nominations and declare that Commissioner Terry Huerta is selected the vice chair by acclamation.
Adrian, if you could please take the roll.
Chair Velasquez,
Aye.
Vice Chair Huerta,
Aye.
Commissioner Cabot,
Aye.
Commissioner Cordero,
Aye.
and Commissioner Shea.
Aye.
And motion passes 5-0. Thank you.
Congratulations, Vice Chair Huerta.
Thank you. Congratulations, Chair
Yay.
Velasquez.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so now we are moving on to our discussion items.
So we have the monthly department report, and that is going to be presented by Christina.
Okay, commissioners, we have quite a bit in our monthly department report, primarily because we are not meeting again until October. So we just wanted to give you a quick update of what we have going on in our department now and for the summertime. So to start us off, in aquatics, we are going to be offering swim lessons again this year. We will be offering 5 cycles of swim lessons, including a Saturday cycle, and it will be from June 14th through August 20th. We'll also offer lap swim and water aerobics. All these programs are going to follow the LA County Department of Public Health protocols. So you might notice that our numbers this year for swim lessons may be decreased, but that's just to keep everyone safe and everyone socially distanced. For contract classes, our new summer guide has been released online. It's an electronic version. You can find it at our website at stgabrielcity.com within the Community Services Department. And something exciting is that we will be offering in-person classes starting in the summer. Those will be limited capacity, definitely following all LA County Department of Public Health protocols, but you'll also see virtual programs. That's something that we've been doing for the past year. We wanted to continue that for individuals who are not quite comfortable with getting outside quite yet. Our summer guide will also feature summer and St. Gabriel concerts and movies. Parks Make Life Better Month, which is featuring the Run, Walk and Roll event, and our traditional youth camp and programs, and much more. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at it, please do so on our website. For facilities and picnic rentals, we are now taking rentals for the Grapevine Arbor outdoor space only. The first rental is scheduled to take place on June 12th. Staff are ensuring that all customers follow LA County Department of Public Health reopening protocols and are submitting event approvals. Staff is submitting event approvals on the party's behalf. So if you are not aware, anytime there's an event, it needs to be approved by the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health. We've been doing that throughout this whole pandemic, and our staff's going to be doing that for private parties as well. The maximum number of people currently is 200 in an outdoor space with modifications. Picnic shelter rentals are gearing up for the first rental that actually just took place this last Saturday. Customers and their guests are expected to also follow all social distancing and protocols by the LA County Department of Public Health that has been sent to them, so they are well aware of what these protocols are. For older adults, all older adults are encouraged to join staff for drive-in bingo, which is on the first and third Thursday of each month at 10 a.m. in the Mission Playhouse parking lot. Participants are also welcome to join each Friday for active adult table tennis from 9 to noon at the Adult Rec Center. The drive-through meal program is still taking place in the Mission Playhouse parking lot. The YWCA of San Gabriel Valley is preparing 7 meals with fruit and milk for 175 older adults for distribution on Tuesday morning. The city purchases 5 meals for approximately 50 people for distribution on Wednesdays. There has been a decline in participation, which could potentially be attributed to the easing of the county restrictions. For special events, Sally Baldwin for Outstanding Older American. So there was a, through LA County, there was a call for Outstanding Americans, which included nominations from volunteers in LA County, and Sally Baldwin was named San Gabriel's Outstanding Older American for 2021. She was recognized during the LA County Virtual Awards Ceremony honoring older adults in the Los Angeles region. She'll also be recognized in San Gabriel for all her services at a later date. In youth programs, Art in the Park is a new youth and family program that will be offered at Smith and Vincent Lugo Parks in conjunction with the Summer in San Gabriel series. So this program will provide a craft and an educational experience for all participants from 5:30 to 6:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays from June 22nd through August 3rd. It's a free program, but pre-registration will highly be encouraged for this. The virtual after-school program has received recognition from the California Park and Recreation Society District 13 as a recipient of the Health, Wellness, and Community Life Award for Excellence in Innovation. Our mission statement is creatively enriching the lives of every person in San Gabriel through exceptional programs and services, inviting spaces and community connections. And as you know, due to the pandemic, our after-school program had to go virtual for this youth in San Gabriel. So the virtual youth program was a bit of a twist, and it taught San Gabriel youth about the different countries, traditions, and cultures through videos, crafts, food, and weekly activities. So this program was actually selected by a committee of Park and Recreation professionals and was honored at our virtual District 13 award ceremony. So that's exciting for staff that they're also being recognized with their peers through the Park and Recreation Society. And other than that, that is all I have for our monthly department report. If you have any other questions or any comments, I welcome any questions and any comments.
I have a question. As you well know, I always do. When they say modifications for these gatherings, what type of modifications are they making so that they're safe in the park activities?
So for example, there's specific modifications to the LA County Department of Public Health protocols. So I'll give you an example for concerts in the park. Instead of traditionally just showing up to the park and grabbing a blanket and sitting down, a modification that we're making is we're needing to have everyone pre-register because we need to have a list of participants who are attending that specific event. Should an outbreak happen, people need to be notified. And then the second thing is to ensure social distancing. They're going to be lining spaces in the grass that are socially distant. So each household kind of gets their own square that's socially distanced from another household. So it just depends what program you're asking about specifically, but that's an example I can give you for the Summer in San Gabriel series.
Oh, no, I think that's great, because a lot of parks or activities outside, they're putting large painted circles and that's where they sit. And I just wondered if that's what you were going to do. And I think that's very wise. I never thought about the fact about notifying people if we did have an outbreak. Hopefully we won't. And I just want to commend staff and Lucy and for getting that award. And I do think it's well deserved. You just do so much for the city of San Gabriel. And I have to say that you have gone above and beyond other cities during the pandemic to keep activities going. It's just amazing. So congratulations on that.
Yes, congratulations. And to be able to come up with activities that are creative activities that hold the attention of the children. I mean, even the youth. I mean, it's hard to be on Zoom and not get distracted, and it just seemed like every event that was planned via Zoom by community service was well attended, sold out. Everyone had a great time and really engaged. So it's an award that's well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you, commissioners.
I have a comment regarding the after school program. I had to get up to grab a couple things. My daughter absolutely loved it. She was so sad that it ended, and her little girlfriends that were in the class, they just loved seeing even the other kids that were in the virtual program that they've never even met. They just are looking forward to meeting them someday in the future. And the leaders were amazing. They kept the kids engaged. I mean, my daughter, she looked forward every Tuesday and Thursday for after school program, and being in front of the computer longer, but it was just so much fun. And they made all kinds of cute little things that are now like all over my office. That was from Groundhog Day, Lunar New Year's. They did my daughter loves Baby Yoda, and they had a Baby Yoda drawing. They found neat videos on YouTube and would play them for the kids. So I literally have a little notebook of these amazing drawings and things that she did during the summer, chalk drawings. So I put them all in page protectors, and it's just such a neat keepsake of what we went through this past year. And just kudos to the department and for everything that they did, because there was so much thought into every single lesson, event that they did, or little bags that they had. I can show the new commissioners. They got these little bags and they did a drive-through pickup, and they would pick them up every, I think was it monthly?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was monthly. They would pick them up, and like this one is for May and June, and they were just filled with, like one day it was Harry Potter and Star Wars, and they made things for Mother's Day, and it was just so unique and so much thought put into it. And they put little snacks in, and it was just a really neat program. And I'm very glad that they got that award, because it was well deserved.
Yes. I think they did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask one more question? You said peers determined this award. Was it other community and park and rec commissions throughout the county?
Yes. Well, so we're part of an organization. It's statewide. It's the California Park and Recreation Society, and it's split into certain districts. So California is split into a few different districts, and our district is primarily comprised of the San Gabriel Valley. So there's, I want to give you a number, but I'm going to say approximately 20 to 30 cities within our district, stretching from, I'm going to say Pasadena all the way towards like Diamond Bar. So it stretches all of that. So the district, the board actually forms a committee, and the committee is formed by other park and recreation professionals. I know that Lucy didn't have a vote in this, but Lucy has graciously volunteered her time a couple of times to serve on a committee to review these nominations and then select an award recipient. So it's other professionals, other cities, primarily those who work in the park and recreation field. So it ranges everywhere from directors to coordinators. So it just depends. But we definitely try to keep those committees diverse so that everyone gets an equal opportunity.
Oh, that makes it even more impressive when you find out how many cities are involved and how what. Wow, I am just so impressed. All right, take it away, Chair Velasquez.
I got distracted. I have to find my notes now after all that good talk. Okay, so now we are moving on to commissioner comments and conference meeting reports.
Excuse me,
Commissioner
quick
Bartlett, you
second. Sorry.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, Chair Velasquez, we need to go back to 5B, dates to remember.
Days to remember.
Oh, I skipped that. Okay, we're going to backtrack. We're going to go to dates to remember, and this presentation will be made by our recreation supervisor, Christina Alatorre.
Okay, so dates in June to remember. June 1st and June 15th are our regular city council meetings. Those are currently done online. When we move from online to in person, they will be in the City Hall Council chambers. Thursday, June 3rd and Thursday, June 17th are our drive-in bingo for older adults in the Mission Playhouse parking lot, which starts at 10 a.m. Then on June 10th, we're kicking off our Summer in San Gabriel series with a concert in the park. That's going to be Woody and the Longboards at Vincent Lugo from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Exciting. And then Thursday, June 24th is going to be our first movie in the park, and it's going to feature Tom and Jerry, again at Vincent Lugo, and this will begin at 8:30 p.m. We are requiring that our concerts and movies in the park are by pre-registration, and you can find that information on our website, at our city's website, sangabrielcity.com, Community Services Department. And that is all I have for dates to remember.
Okay, and now we have commissioner comments and conference meeting report.
I guess I'm first, huh? I would first of all like to thank you for letting me serve as chair since what, 2019? 2020 was kind of a bust. So basically it was a year, but I felt very honored. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot more about the commission, and I am constantly learning how much the community services does for San Gabriel. It is incredibly impressive. And I do know some people that serve on Park and Recs Commission in other cities. And I have to say, they can't even hold a candle to what community services does in San Gabriel. And so that just exemplifies what a wonderful staff we have, and extremely creative. I mean, I don't know how you think of drive up bingo and and you actually had a ballet in the parking lot. I mean, it's just amazing. And I do think that people from other towns came out for what you offered. I'm sure they did, because they couldn't find it anywhere else. Some towns just basically shut down and didn't do any activities. And it seemed like it never stopped the staff at community services. They kept right on rolling on right through the pandemic. They may have had a little blip right at the beginning, but in that time period, they were handing out groceries and food. So I just am so pleased to be on this commission, and I am so proud to say that I'm on this commission because of all that they achieved. So thank you for letting me serve as chair when I did.
I'm going to go out of
Commissioner
order.
Cordero,
Oh, okay.
should in order, or
That's fine.
go ahead, Terry.
I'm all
Commissioner
jumping.
Vice Chair Huerta.
I want to go behind Sherry and say thank you so much. Thanks for your service for these past 2 years. So I came in right when you were taking over and, you know, new to the commission, new to what it was like to sit on any type of commission. And you've made it really enjoyable. I especially like, Sherry, that you always had a question. And maybe it wasn't something that I was thinking, but it was like, that's a good question. You know, I had asked that question. And so I want to thank you. And I'm sure it's, you know, blame the day job, but it's always, it always keeps us on our toes, really interested. And it was just a real pleasure to serve with you as chairperson.
Thank you.
And our community services department, boy, I think you guys worked harder than any department. Planning, historic commission, everyone, all put together. You guys work so hard. Such a vital piece to our city government, in my opinion. So you guys did a great job. Thank you so much. And conference meetings or reports. Sherry, I know you asked about the mission
Yes.
early. We should have, well, the structure of the roof will be completed probably by next week. And then they'll begin to put in the ceiling. And then we'll come back together with the construction company and the design team, and then look at what where we are 3 weeks after that. But it's very exciting. You know, we're rushing to meet the September 8th founding anniversary date. So hopefully over the summer we'll be really busy. And then when we come back in October, even before we come back in October, I'm hoping to be able to send out information to everyone. So everyone's
Great.
apprised of what's happening and what's going on with the mission and the anniversary. And that's all I have. Thanks for a great year, everyone.
Thanks so much for that, Terry. That's great.
Okay, I'll go ahead and follow up after Terry, Vice Chair Huerta. Commissioner Cabot, you did an amazing job. I know with 2020, we all were it was just quite a year, and the beginning of 20, but you always held all the meetings. And yes, your questions are always great because you always ask something that either Terry or Vice Chair Huerta or I are thinking in the back of our head. We know Cabot is going to come up with the question. So we're just thankful for your service and your time and being part of the commission. It's been a wonderful opportunity to get to know you and to get to know Vice Chair Huerta, and we have serving with these amazing women. It's one, and then our community services department. We have the best department. You guys, well, you guys gals are just complete rock stars. Everything that you do, and
Oh, she's stuck. All right, I think she's frozen.
I think
frozen, yes.
There she goes. Yeah, she's got her mic on, but her screen's frozen.
Shall I help her out? She can probably hear us. Why don't I go ahead and help her out? And if we could now go to our new commissioner, Commissioner Cordero. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I really look forward to working with all of you. I can see that you're all very professional and friendly and dedicated, and it seems I'm going to have a very enjoyable time, and I'm very curious as to, and that'll be in October when I find out what all we can do, and I'm very happy about it. And the staff has already helped me immensely. I can see their dedication and how organized they are, just helping me with my questions and getting on board. So I just hope, I think in my mind, this is going to be a great fit for me. I hope you all feel the same way. So thank you, everybody.
Wonderful. Thank you. Commissioner Velasquez, are you back?
I'm back. I think I lost
Sorry.
connection for a
Chair,
second.
Chair Velasquez, I'm sorry.
What part I left off on, but just thank you to all of you and our community staff. You're just so grateful and thankful for everything you do for the community. And now we can move on to Commissioner Cordero.
Well, Commissioner, Chair Velasquez, while you were frozen, we went ahead and welcomed her. And she gave a little brief. If you want to move on to Commissioner Chia.
Okay. Okay, Commissioner, could you pronounce your name for me?
Yeah, it's Commissioner Xie.
Okay, Commissioner Che, would you like to share a comment?
Sure. I want to thank everybody, all those nice words you guys said earlier to welcome us on board. And I'm very looking forward to work with you guys. And I'm here to absorb and see how the commission is functioning and how the community service department is working with our commission. Just looking forward to all those wonderful events in the summer, and I'm really cannot wait to participate. Thank you all.
Thank you. Okay, now we can adjourn to meeting at 7:23 p.m. The next regular Community Services Commission will be held on Monday, October 4th, 2021 at 6:30 p.m.
No
Good
gavel.
night, everyone.
Okay.